today's world, it's not enough with a prestigious education and a perfect resume to become an elite leader. Oftentimes, something called executive presence is a make it or break it factor. So to really succeed, you need to learn how to master this skill. Sylvia Ann Hewlett, the author of Executive Presence, defines it as three things: how one acts, gravitas; how one speaks, communication; and how one looks, appearance. These three interconnected skills are what separates good from great leaders. And as you know, good is the enemy of great. Gravitas, which is, except for one of the core values in ancient Roman society, also one of the core values of the executive presence. It can be described as the ability to exude courage, integrity, grace, and confidence. Picture it as this intangible, lingering feeling in the air of absolute dominance when Gaius Julius Caesar entered the Forum Romanum to update the senators on the war efforts in Gaul. But gravitas is not only important when you're trying to expand the borders of your empire north, but also for present-day field marshals, the senior executives. Courage, integrity, grace, and confidence are quite frankly crucial skills to be an effective leader in every field, be it in sports, in government, or in business. To improve these skills, ask yourself how other people perceive you, or even better, ask someone you trust will give you a straight answer. Gravitas is so important that over 70% of people surveyed in the book said gravitas was the core aspect of their executive presence. The second part of executive presence is how you communicate. Instead of spending your days looking at your phone, relying on autopilot, you should try to actively use your senses to pick up more hidden cues in your environment. Do this for a while, and you'll slowly notice how your social intelligence will improve, and you will benefit massively in how you communicate in your professional and social life. And don't forget to put yourself in other people's shoes. Empathy and emotional intelligence are very important in how you communicate, and by extension, your executive presence. A good quote about emotional intelligence by famous American scholar and organizational consultant Warren Bennis is: emotional intelligence, more than any other factor, more than IQ or expertise, account for 85 to 90% of success at work. A quote that really makes you think. The third part for a successful executive presence is your appearance. It's very important to be perceived as self-confident, and you can do this by 1. Having a good and straight posture. 2. Maintaining eye contact with the person you're addressing at the moment, or if you're having a conversation with multiple people, it can be good to change eye contact after each thought you convey. And 3. Ensure that your clothes and look fit into the occasion. Never be underdressed, but equally important, don't be overdressed. You won't score any points by having a white tie on a casual Friday. And don't forget to ensure that your voice retains a good volume and pitch. This makes you sound much more professional and confident when you're communicating. Another thing you can do to increase your confidence is to be aware of your strengths. This allows you to more easily offer those strengths to other people, but do so with care. Amy Cuddy, whose TED Talk about presence is the second most TED Talk watched all time, argues that quiet confidence is best. Presence is confidence without arrogance, but sadly, confidence is often confused with cockiness. These are our takes on executive presence and how you can improve your professional career. Hope you gained some insight in this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in upcoming videos. Thanks.